Welcome to this new video. This video is regarding Q&A visual in the report of Power BI. So as you know, the Q&A visual allows user to ask natural language questions and get answers in the form of a visual. So the users can use it quickly, get answers to their data. You just need to type the question, whatever you want, and the result will be displayed. And once the result is displayed, you can change the visual accordingly to your desired visual. So this is one of the best way to create a visual very quickly. The users can just type the visual whatever they need. They can double click the pointer in the visual pane so that the quick Q&A visual will be shown, and there they can type fast and they can get the result as soon as possible. But to get the correct result, you need to do certain things as a developer. So there is something called Synonym. If you take the model of this DAX Studio and if you take the sales data, this is the fact table for this data set. And if you select the DAX fact table and if you check the property, you will get a column here called synonyms. So whatever synonym you are using here, those synonyms will be taken, and with respect to that synonym, you will be getting the suppose if you are selecting this column price. This price is the sales price, and here the synonym is price. If you are writing it here, pros or something, PROC, and in the Q&A visual, if you write this instead of price, if you write this pros, the same result will be shown. For price, this pros also the same result will be shown. So we will check an example for that. You can go to the visual, and here first we will be creating the actual visual. So we can select the card and you can get the fact table for sales. And in this fact table, we will select the price. So the entire sales data will be shown here. I mean, it is 13M. So suppose this is the correct price. This won't be correct because the price should be multiplied with the quantity to get the actual sales. Anyway, we will get the price for this. So we have the price as 13 million, and we will take one more card visual to show the quantity. You can just take it off and you can just take the quantity. So these are the two visuals which we did it manually. So now we will do one with Q&A. You can go to insert and in that insert option, you will be getting the Q&A visual. You can just click here, or you can just, this is one option to click. Another option is just double click in this pane and you will be getting the visual. So here we can do one thing. We can just type price. And if you enter, so it is showing the customer name's price or it is showing the simple price. You just selected the simple price and you got the price exactly the same. And if you are selecting the quantity, you can just type quantity and you got the quantity here. Now you can change the visual if you want the same visual. This is the default card visual it is showing you. If you want the card, you can just select this. So it will select this icon and it will become the card visual. Otherwise, you can just select here and you can go to the custard bar chart or something. If you have any other options, like if you want to go with respect to the product name, you can just select the desired visual whichever we use. Now the next thing is that you need to know the product name. So you can just type product data with price, or you can see product name with price. See, now this name is not being recognized by Q&A, so we will give product name with price. And see, price, we have a spelling error and we need to change it to, so it is giving an option that we can change it to price. You can change, and it is showing the same. Now here it is showing it in the descending way with respect to everything. Now here we have the quantity, here we have the price. So if you change it, you can get the quantity also. So quantity, you will get the same result here. Now we used to write lots of DAX function for the top 10 products name. And here we can just type it like this, top 10 product name with price. You'll be getting the top 10 products in a descending. So the same way you can give it as bottom 10 also, you will be getting the same thing. Now instead of this price, we are going to give something else. We will just think that, okay, we will product name with, we need to change the name. Sometimes people will, instead of price, they might write it as sales or they might write it as revenue. So product name with sales. So if you give it like this, there is no synonym for sales. So nowhere we have written the sales. So if you want, so you won't be getting any values for that. So if you want to get the values for that, you can go to the model and can give it as teach the model, and you can give the synonym sale here in this price column sales. You give it here, and now if you go and check it, so it is refreshing once again, and now we got getting the sales, I mean price table. So this is one way to get the desired result, because the customer might give here revenue. So if you're giving revenue also, it won't work because the revenue is not in the picture. The revenue is not there. So it is giving something else, median income or something. It is not giving the correct value. So to get the correct value, you need to go to the exact column and give the synonym. So one way is to go to this model and give it. Another way we are going to see is that here in this Q&A itself, we will be having a setting for that. You can just click the setting and this window will be popping up. And here we have lots of options here. Field synonyms. So here, if you check, you will be getting all the synonyms which we have given in the model. See, lots of synonyms are default. And see, you can see here sale. We have just now we have given. If you want more, like we will give it as revenue, you can give it here itself. Now, if you close this and if you go here, and you will be getting a different. So now we got the same price column here. So another one more thing is that if there is a user need that okay, if we are giving it as costly item, costly product or costly product names. So if you go to the product table and here we can get the product name and we have the original price and the current price, and see if the current price is less than 1,000, then it is not, it is a cheap product, and if it is greater than 1,000, it is a costly product. So if sometimes if the user wants to select the costly product name, so according to that, Power BI is giving all the product name accordingly with respect to the ascending order. It is not recognizing what is costly. It is not knowing what is costly. So you can go to the settings and now you can define or you can teach the Q&A. Okay, what you need to do if you get a name like costly. So first field synonym we saw. Now review question is for whatever we are going to do in Power BI service. So we are going to go to teach Q&A. Here, of course, it came what is meant by costly. So costly is something related with product table, and we are going to describe what is costly. Costly means product. Inside the product, there is a column called current price. So the current price, if it is greater than 1,000, that means it is costly. So we wrote this and we defined it, and now we are going to save it. Now we will check and see what we are going to get it. So costly products with respect to the product name, and we got the product with respect to the product name. We will turn into the table. We got it as table. Now we will check the current price for it, whether everything is greater than 1,000 or what. Everything is greater than 1,000. So this is one good way. You can do it in the reverse way also. You can give it as least product also. So we can give it as economical. This is costly. So now it is economical product name, so that it is not taking because economical, that synonym is not there. So you can define this. You can just go to the settings. You can go to TG Q&A. So in the product table itself, we can give it as current price that are less than 1,000. So we got all these products that are less than 1,000. We can select it in the table format itself, and we can select the current price and see all these current price are less than 1,000. So this is another way to define the user input. If user wanted these kind of terms to be used in the visual, we can define it in the Q&A itself and you can give it. So another way is that when we select the Q&A, you are getting lots of options. Show location data, show the number of months. Without writing itself, we can just select it and it is showing everything. So how we need something which the user has to select and which is not there in this currently. So that means, so we need this one, costliest product name. So we want that to be here. It is not showing here, isn't it? So how you can create an option here that the user can just select this option and it will be showing the result. So you can just go to the settings and here you can see suggested terms. In this suggested terms, you can write the question costly products. And of course, you are going to get the costliest products. You can write it as products that are costly with current price. So all the products that are having the current price greater than 1,000 will be shown. All the products that are greater than 1,000 is shown here, and you can just add it. So this suggestion will be shown when you click the Q&A. So we will close, and here we can see that is shown. So try any one of these. Okay, products that are costly with current price, you can just select here and it will be shown here. So in that way, you can make it more user friendly. So one more option is the manage term. Whatever we have given in each Q&A, whatever rules or whatever definition we have set, all these things will be shown here. If you want to delete it, you can go there and delete. So the same thing, these two synonyms we have added. So this also, if you want to delete it, you can delete it. Whatever extra we have added other than the default one, everything will be shown here, all the terms and all the definitions. You can go there and delete it, whatever you. So these are all about Q&A and how you can make use of this Q&A teach and synonym section. Hope it will be interesting when you work with it. Have a nice day.